Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Mysteries of Vyatryx. I hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful evening. Everybody having a great time?
Yeah.
Indeed.
I just
Wonderful.
got
We
here.
already got Don Meals and Kate in the chat. Had a fun time with Tempest, Buster, Doodler, myself, and a couple of the Patreons. We had a Patreon hangout this afternoon, right before our stream. So that was fun. Got in there. Got to give them a little bit of secrets coming up. Give them some hints of things to come. Yeah. Wow, that is way loud now. Why is Syrinscape so loud all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Turn her down.
What's wrong, Squirtle?
Ah.
Yeah. Do you need
I'm
a
not
Wonderful.
getting any audio from you in the YouTube.
You're getting no audio from me?
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it me?
I'm not getting any audio actually.
Any
No, I
audio?
can hear them.
Oh.
Are you muted on YouTube?
No. Well, ignore me.
uh,
Nice
Well-
Mary's very excited.
yes, it's time for a milky drink and bedtime.
Yeah, it's so weird. I'm not getting anything.
Kate can hear us.
Okay, well, it's your job, Kate.
And they can hear us in Georgia.
Ooh.
The people in Georgia can hear us.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
fantastic. Well, let's go ahead and just kind of get through some of our announcements, some of the things going on, so that we can get ready, and then Septimus will be joining us as quick as he can. Doodler, what's going on in Red Dirt Land this week?
Yes. So releasing Tuesday was an episode of Red Dirt Outlaws, Keys from the Golden Vault. It's electric, in which our party begins lowering the bridges to basically allow them to get to the thing they need to steal and turn off, to basically turn off these automatons that have been causing havoc in this Neblin town. Having lots of fun with that. And let's just say this arc might have a little bit of an explosive ending, so stay tuned for that. But it'll be a lot of fun. And so yeah, we've been having fun with that. I'm sure Andrew's been having a fun time playing Samantha.
She's a lot of fun.
So
We actually talked a little bit about that in the Patreon hangout of the difference
We
between
did.
martial and spellcasters.
yeah, a little bit at the beginning there. And as well as the podcast feed releasing today was episode 53, Return of the Pixie Poacher, which in which our party finds themselves in the memories of an old general who slightly went insane there for a few years, and let's just say gets the money's worth out of the fight that they have between this general and the party as they're investigating this mystery in this mansion. That was loads of fun. I get to play the general in that, and just playing this guy kind of going a little bit insane. Very fun. As for this Thursday, I believe there might be a plausible deniability.
Supposed to be.
As far as I'm concerned, one member might not be able to make it, but it just depends on how things go. So, but that's just my inside scoop. But I'm pretty certain it's going to happen. So,
I mean,
be
it's
tuned for
been
that.
a month.
That's true. It has been a month. Be tuned for that. Go win trivia over Andrew. Don't let Andrew win trivia this week. Make sure he does not win.
I don't always win trivia, okay?
You're very knowledgeable in Forgotten Realms history. I will say that.
When it comes to Forgotten Realms, I know a lot. If it goes anywhere else, I do not know. When I dove down the rabbit hole, I went hard in the Forgotten Realms.
You and I are pretty same in that regard. I feel I know of quite a bit of Forgotten Realms lore, but I think other than that, I don't think there's much else going on. let's say we just had our Patreon hangout, which was
Mhm.
awesome. We had some awesome conversations. Talked about some behind the scenes stuff for both campaign 2 of Red Dirt, while also talking about maybe the future of this game.
Yeah.
I know we sort of talked classes with me for our next characters with Colin, Michael, and me. So it was a lot of fun
Yeah, some of the insights that you get.
from being a Patreon.
Mhm.
Yep. Speaking of that, so we do have a Patreon. We would love for you to be a part of it. There are benefits for being a Patreon. One thing we were supposed to decide in the Patreon hangout today, and I don't think we actually did, is what's the next mini that's coming down the pipeline. Every quarter, the higher tiers get a Hero Forge mini. The Lady Kate just got her Bradley mini. Says it's absolutely amazing. But then there's also quarterly T-shirts, odd month Patreon hangouts, and just for $5 a month Patreon, you get to hang out with us in our Discord channel, get to talk to all of the cast. And figure it out. You also get Red Dirt podcast episodes 4 days earlier. Get them on Sunday. It's kind of nice. I get to listen to the whole episode before it even releases to everybody else. Since I am also one of those lovely Patreon members, get those perks. But yeah, no, it's just we'd love to have you in there, hear what's going on, and then Michael, if you wouldn't mind talking about the Patreon store.
Indeed. For all of those of you who want to support us, but get something to show your appreciation and show your fandom of the product that we throw out there for your viewing pleasure, you can go to our website at reddirtdnd.com. Up at the top, you'll see a tab that says merch. Click on that. It'll redirect you to our merch store. We have a variety of wearables in the form of shirts, long sleeve shirts, hoodies. Also have a couple of different drinking options, a tumbler and a mug, and a few different hats, all for your wearing pleasure. And that lets you show off your fandom of what we bring to you. There's Mystery of Vyatryx, also Plausible Deniability, and a lot of the other just generic Red Dirt D&D just to kind of show off the brand.
The hoodies are very, very comfortable. Shirts are extremely
Yes.
comfortable. I absolutely love my koozie. Use it all the time. It's a great little one, 16 ounces.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nice little koozie. Well, awesome. Fantastic. Thanks for doing that. You guys have any questions before we go in to thank our sponsors and recap of last week?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, we're going to go in to thank our sponsors, Pro Laser Cuts and SD Gaming. And then we'll be in with our recap and we'll get going. We'll be back in about 2 minutes.
The Red Dirt D&D podcast is brought to you by Pro Laser Cuts. The Oklahoma company provides pre-made and customizable design laser cut dice towers, tokens, and more, developed by a gamer for gamers, and now available to enhance your tabletop game. Pro Laser Cuts products can be found at many Oklahoma City area game stores, local events, and now available online at prolasercuts.com. That's laser and cuts with a Z, Pro Laser Cuts. And by SD Way Gaming, where dice goblins unite. Our friends at SD Way Gaming celebrate the beautiful dice players handpick for their games and splendor. SD Way Gaming has expanded to include many tabletop gaming varieties, accessories, and similar fun necessities to include a service for your dice addiction. You can shop for a variety of products at sdwaygaming.com or find SD Way Gaming on Facebook.
Last time on Mysteries of Vyatryx, our brave adventurers gathered as many of the refugees from Klutz as they could and led them to Razzle's forest, where they would be safe and fed. Upon their return, 3 rocks were waiting to take them to Livminto to beseech the druids there for aid. They traveled through the night and arrived at their destination as a Crosa began her ascent on the horizon. The druids of Livminto immediately welcomed the group, and upon hearing about the disaster at Klutz, pointed them in the direction of the archdruid. so they could arrange humanitarian aid for the survivors. Join us as we find out what happens next on Mysteries of Vyatryx.
All the time.
And we're back. All right. So as we left off last time, the group had wandered down the road, some taking the road, some just taking the shortest path in Monumental, to a church of Nissa. Inside, you saw a priest standing at the altar. She turned around and told you welcome, and that she'd been expecting you. And what can she do for you?
Well, if nobody else is going to talk, I'll talk to the priestess. Y'all sure you want that?
I thought nose goes. You and me nose did, so it's up to those.
Oh, that's
Oh yeah,
true.
that's right.
I can't help it, they're being awkward.
Oh, Corey is muted.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I thought we started talking to her last time.
Oh, Mr. Septimus. No,
Septimus was in the other temple.
No.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Literally, the only thing we had said was, "You expected us and you didn't send aid." And that was
Yeah.
where we cut it.
Yeah. That was.
That's
Yeah, that's right. I don't know. I mean, I have a decent charisma, but I'm pretty certain Tempest or Athanasius could take the initiative on this one for now.
Yeah.
yes. We've come to request aid. There's a bit of a situation back at the mountain, and all hands on deck kind of situation. So there's been an explosion.
Explosion?
Yes, the whole base of the mountain exploded, and the dragons were quarreling. It caused quite.
No, that
Someone
they-
that can see the future, like I'm giving out a lot of information here.
the dragons weren't quarreling. They were having discussions. Their priests were having a tiff.
Well, everything kind
Well,
of went south, and now
the-
they're fighting.
Yeah, it's really gone.
Tempest, you're muted as well, my friend.
No, I'm not muted. I'm
Oh,
just.
I see. He's pantomiming. Pardon me.
Well,
I.
we would like they're formally requesting help. So
Definitely.
wow.
The top went boom.
Yes, we have different definitions of discussions.
Inside is on the outside now. Many refugees.
Yeah.
Many displaced. Many missing. Many sweaty babies that cannot handle the heat.
Sweaty babies who can't handle the heat, but those of Klutz are used to the heat.
No, us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm. That does make more sense. By the way, my name is Zach Vivot.
Bless you.
Who am I have the pleasure of having discourse with.
Are we gonna name our group, guys?
We're us. Fucking a we.
The royal we.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm Doodler. This is the rest of the group. I'm sure they can introduce themselves. I don't really have a group name. Probably should come up with one of those.
Yes, we should.
We are
I believe
Buster's
suggestions have
mystical-
been made.
Oh, excuse me.
What?
Indeed.
I believe suggestions have been made.
Yeah.
In fact, I feel like we were just discussing this. In fact.
Yeah, but are you gonna say it out loud? Are you?
Are you gonna commit?
Do it. Commit. Do it, someone.
We're the Shadow Chasers.
There we go.
We follow dark tidings and try to lighten the mood, so to speak. We bring clown. We bring the human light bulb. I'll point to Tempest.
The quasi-human light bulbs. Excuse me,
Yeah,
sir.
yes.
Hospitality, and I'll point to Bradley. And the for the religiously inclined, a priest, and I'll point to Doodler. And my brother will assess the damage and do all the boring insurance stuff.
He's very good with paperwork.
Yes. So you can see we are representing Klutz officially in this matter and requesting aid. So any assistance you can offer in that regard would be very much appreciated.
Yes.
Most definitely. You said shadow chasers?
Yes, that is it.
Yes.
We chased the shadows away. Ha. See?
So
That's why we have the
It
light
works. It works on several different levels.
yes.
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't aware there were a lot of shadows underneath Nissa's great tree.
Well, the future is.
It's a long story.
That's a
You've
terrible
been
idea.
very fortunate in that regard. We've helped many people before now.
At least two.
Oh, excuse me, wrong voice. We are professionals. Straighten my bow tie.
By the
Laughter
way,
is sometimes the best medicine.
Athanasius, for committing to the party name, take inspiration.
I just feel like I couldn't be the one to deliver that name. I feel like it had to have been Athanasius.
Yeah.
No one else would have taken it seriously.
Well, definitely we can send a couple of our druids to help with the feeding and to figure out. But I mean, if what you're saying is right, and the two are quarreling, there's nothing.
Listen. You don't need to do nothing but fix sweaty babies. We fix it.
Oh,
Yeah, we believe there's some sort of outward interference, something with this darkness. I think, if I read Athanasius, like something with the darkness appears to be going down as well.
Do you have like your giant black staff of crystal nonsense with your black flowers on it, just like
Yes.
swirling in shadow? And this guy's like, I didn't know that.
Oh. That's a thing.
Yeah.
We got to catch the NPC up.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
We have a shadow detector,
Yes.
so we're very official.
You're holding the staff kind of out as you're
Yeah.
talking. Okay.
Kind of like a dowsing rod situation, just kind of like
Okay.
pointing it. Yeah. You seem to be clear.
Where did you get that?
I believe it was the plane of glass. Very, very hard to come by.
Well-
Clara gave it to him.
A fairy?
Yeah.
An emissary of Nissa?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Then maybe you are the ones that are needed. Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
But if that is the case, would you be willing to put it to the test?
Well, as you can see, we do already have the credentials with the staff and the job description, the title, the organization.
Do we need to
Wait, do we have a
show-
resume?
Hey,
My
no.
home is crumbling. I can't find half of my family. We really do not have time for this. How about we test on job? Fix sweaty babies.
Or we could show you an example of the darkness we're fighting.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, watch this, and you see me pull out the head.
Hey. That's a thing.
Darkness everywhere.
Give me an intimidation check at advantage.
Oh
Yes, this is the problem that we're having.
My favorite is that he could have pulled out the nondescript arm that isn't very obviously.
I don't have that one.
Yeah, I guess Septimus
That'll-
has that.
That'll be a 13.
Okay.
You're just not scary, dude.
Let's see how she reacts.
I wasn't
to
trying to be
seeing
scary,
a
so
barbarian.
that kind of fits.
Yeah, I think that'd be a persuasion check, personally.
Take our word for it. It's horrible.
Persuasion.
Do you have someone you don't like? Have them touch the smoke pouring out of the neck joint there, and you'll just watch them disappear.
And then you will forget that.
All of a sudden, the leaves from the trees start falling, and it's all my fault.
Your vision.
Put that away. Put that away right now.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's the wrong voice. I just wanted to show you that we fought these things.
You
We have
walk
collected
everywhere
pieces.
with disembodied heads.
Well, okay, but it's like
I mean, yes, but no.
Wait, that's all you? Did you
It's-
not
that-
see
that's
the
really
smoke?
the only. That's all you really got out of that.
That
You gotta
your
see the
group
legs.
is walking around with heads of what looked to be a Kalishtar.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
I mean, yeah, he was kind of a chill guy in life.
Again, it's a situation, and we're handling it. But there's another one that's popped up in Klutz that really
of
needs
them.
our attention, and we need to be fireproof ASAP. So
Yes, please.
So you are wanting the help from Nissa to make thyself resistance to the heat.
Yes, please.
or if you could
Yes.
provide that yourself. We don't really have to take it to the big one upstairs, but at this point, I'm ready for it.
Nissa likes us. Nissa likes me. I think. I hope. We haven't really talked on a personal level, so I don't know.
We saw her with a miracle on the
It's true.
mountainside.
It's fair. It was burnt and crispy before it became all green and.
What do you mean a miracle?
Imagine a burnt to a crisp plain on the what? Hold on, what
It's a
side of the
rip.
mountain? Or what side again?
It was on the west side.
West
I
side of the
believe.
mountain. There we go. There
East.
was some
It was
It was
confusion.
the
about-
east.
The east,
Was it
yes.
the
Okay.
east? Oh my
There's the
gosh.
confusion again.
It's 'cause
Anyway.
everybody inside it was always the west side.
No, the west side is
No,
gone.
the west side.
The only thing left is the east side.
Anyway, small glass flower acquired by our friend Brad here made it into a lush green plainscape again, much like I'm assuming it had been before.
You found a Nissian crystal rose?
Just pointing at Brad.
I traded for it.
Well, that's the only way to acquire something so remarkable. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I will meet you at the Church of Nissa. You will follow the path
But not really.
through the village. When you reach the temple, you will have what you seek.
Do we have to go together, or can I just get up there real quick? Because we're on a time crunch, I suppose.
Once everybody arrives,
Oh!
the gifts will be given.
Okay, no, but aren't we at the Temple of Nissa? Isn't that
Yeah,
where we
didn't we
were
walk
told
to
to
Kratanta,
wait?
sorry. The Temple of Kratanta.
Yeah, it was
Oh, okay. I was like, we're already here.
hey guys,
We got here.
Guys, we're about to go on a metaphorical journey for our birth and death.
Yay!
Or a literal one. We'll find out.
And with that, Miss Vivat in front of you turns into an eagle and flies out the temple door.
Is she
I'll
a
race you.
pretty Swarovski or a Swarovski crystal eagle?
Yep.
Oh.
Well, I had another question, but maybe we'll get to ask it later.
Why?
Well, our transportation left us here, remember?
Yeah.
So
Why?
Maybe
we're
we
walking.
could summon them back. Oh!
Nothing.
I don't think that's how that works, Buster.
Caw.
No, I don't think.
I mean, if you want to, I can try. I mean, we are birds of a feather.
That's fine
Ah.
there, dudes.
Gah!
All right.
As you all reach the door to the Temple of Nissa, I need each of you to roll initiative, please.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
Do we have to?
He's gonna, instead of arbitrarily choosing who's gonna have an out of body experience, we're gonna take turns.
Andrew, I haven't been using this. I haven't been touching someone with this ability because I keep on forgetting to. Can I say I gave Bradley advantage on initiative?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Yay. Normal roll. Let's see what happened. Oh, there's no.
Oh, there's a Septimus.
The man, the
Hold on.
myth, the legend.
Right as
Oh God.
the eagle has flown out is when Septimus, the last of your party, walks in after having his time at the Temple of Kratanta into the Temple of Nissa. As you all are getting ready to leave.
Septimus, we're going
Did-
back down there now.
Did I miss it? Did I miss
We
the?
were coming to you.
I got it.
You should have just waited there, I guess.
So what happened at the? Yeah, that's yeah. So, am I at the temple at the other temple at the?
You were at the Temple of Nissa in the middle of, at the edge of town.
Yeah. Did they talk to the druid
where they
already?
were talking to the druid?
But now
As
they're
you
not.
walked in, you see a crystalline eagle flying out
Oh, okay.
as the rest of the group is walking towards you.
We are going on pilgrimage, but only to the other side of town. It'll be yours. Where you came from?
Oh, and it's it's I can lead the way. It's just
Roll initiative for me, Septimus.
What?
We have to follow the path.
Let me. Where is my
By the
character?
way, Andrew, it's not letting us roll initiative in Foundry because there's no active combat. But
Okay.
I rolled in
Yeah.
D&D Beyond, and I assume that's where everyone else did too,
Yep.
except for.
No, I did a manual roll because I got these delicious
Yeah, I
dice
rolled.
out.
Yep.
It's
I will
only-
write
I rolled
everybody
physical.
down here.
It's an
Old
11.
school.
I need to
Yeah,
bring
old
up.
school. Get out some paper.
Yep.
Bring up.
Alrighty. Who has above a 20?
Guys,
Buster. All right.
I have a 23.
Okay. So Buster, who is 15 to 20?
15.
Hey,
Yep.
dude.
18.
What did you say?
18.
18. So Tempest and then Doodler.
And then 15, yep.
10.
I got a 14.
11.
It's not bad.
Oh no! Do we want to
7.
Oh, I think Mr. Athanasius is just dumbfounded. Like, we gotta walk all the way back down there.
We just got here. All right, cool. As you guys hit the door, Buster, you see the path winding before you, stretching to a distance farther than your eyes can see.
My pupils dilate.
Mm-hmm. And you step out to follow the path. And as you're walking down it, you're looking, and there are multiple paths that diverge from this main one. And you see off to your left, your elder sister had asked you to go play a game of tag, and you'd refused. And so you continue on the path. And then the historic day, the fateful day of your farm. You see the multiple paths of different options that you could have taken. Whether it had been going with your father to tend the field, or your younger brother that had asked you to paint near the woods. But you continue on the path. And you have a flashback to that day of your sister running you into your secret family hold and telling you to wait, that they'd be back with everybody else. As you continue down, you now have a path where it diverges, and you see an easier path in front of you where the road kind of meanders. But off to the right, the rougher path, overgrown with brambles and thorns. You're being pulled as it leads away from the main path, from the main course that you've traveled before. And as you get ready to hit the tough parts where the thorns and brambles start to stick into your skin, beside you is a familiar centaur. Showing you the way, lifting the brambles, helping you through. As you reach the edge of town, there is a shrine in front of you. As you see the familiar bear statue that you saw in the valley. What would you like to do?
Cry. Remind me of the bear statue, please.
So the bear statue is a shrine to Mercy,
To Airy.
to Airy.
We were just so happy, having fun. I don't like you. And this is my DM, not to the. Wow.
Did you want a lighthearted episode? I'm sorry. Here,
I was
have-
thinking about it.
Here, have some trauma. A little bit of Tramamine for your day.
Yeah.
I think Buster sits down in front of it, like on his knees, and takes off his nose. I think he just waits for a moment. Just the tears, just
Mhm.
very gently going down. So I don't think Buster can really comprehend what he just saw. So he's going to wait.
No, it's fair. Tempest,
Yes.
as Buster walked through the door, he vanishes from your sight immediately.
Okay.
As you stare down the road, you guys knew it was just over a quarter mile, close to a half mile from temple to temple,
Okay.
but yet you no longer can see the other side of the path that winds and goes in all directions.
Okay.
As you step forward out of the temple, you are all alone. You turn to look behind, and your group is not there.
Great. So this is a personal journey. Yay.
As you start down the path, you have flashbacks to a small little shop on the corner of the street, filled with books, top to bottom. As you hear a familiar voice, "No, no, no, the reference book goes over there." And you see in front of you your siblings running around as you're trying to put a book back on the bookshelf. And you see in front of you the road diverges in multiple ways. One path shows you putting the book back on the shelf. The other, which you happen to have chosen, the book ends up on the corner of a post as you run after your siblings, playing a game of tag. As it diverges, it shows the consequences of the choice that had been made. As your parents explained that this is not the time or place for such shenanigans, that they needed help today, and had asked for you to put the books away. And as this continues on, you see your life from your families start to diverge. As each day you tended to take a step further away from the path that your family was on. To eventually, you see the vision of you with a backpack on, stepping onto an airship, leaving your hometown. As you continue forward the road, ups and downs, but in front of you, a roadblock, a jail cell. Where a second path interjects. As you meet your patron for the first time, he offers you an escape. As the road leads back towards the brambles and the thickets, as you continue pushing through, persevering, as the thorns and vines cut into your skin slightly. There's a hand that reaches out, keeps pulling you forward. He doesn't lead you on an easier path, but the one that's in front of you. And then in front of you, you see the city of Niovo. A flash as you are dirty, clothes torn, as you remember back to not even 18 days ago. And how much has changed. 22, as Buster is reminding me over there. And with that, I will leave you right there as we switch over to Doodler.
Oh,
Doodler, you have now seen two individuals step through the threshold of the Nissian temple. What are you going to do?
I guess I'm just going to look at the rest of my party that's currently still standing there and just say, good luck, and I'm gonna walk on through.
Okay. As you walk on through, you find yourself back on your farm, running around with Kimbo, enjoying the sunshine. And then suddenly the ground shakes beneath you and cracks open, as if your world fell apart in an instant, and you fell into darkness. As the road now leads underground for the first time into a cave of sorts. You're able to see through the darkness, but not that far. But there's this light in front of you, almost like the roots themselves are glowing in the tunnel, leading you down a path. You see several points where the cave diverges into smaller tunnels that seem to collapse into nothing. And a vision of you, Doodler, if you had gone down that and just given up when your friend Kimbo had disappeared, when you had transformed unknowingly into a beast folk, that you could have just sunk into your own despair, but something kept calling you forward, moving you forward. And as the tunnel pulls out, you also stand in front of a bear shrine where you see Buster kneeling in front of it, little bit of tears coming down. What would you like to do, Doodler?
I will. Is Buster kneeling, or is he just standing there?
No,
Okay.
he was kneeling. What he told me he
I
did.
will.
He's sitting on his knees.
Stay on these. I will. I'll get down on my knees right next to Buster and lay a hand on him and say, "You all right, Buster?"
Is the bear statue still in front of me? Like Buster just kind of gives him like a glance, just nods.
You know, I'll be honest with you. We haven't really had much of a chance to properly talk since getting kidnapped and all this sort of stuff happened. It's been very chaotic, and I think it's just important to tell you that I am proud of the person that you are, Buster. I truly am. You bring happiness, you bring joy wherever you go. And I think that's the best thing anyone has ever done.
I don't think he replies.
He doesn't have to.
Yep. As you guys are sitting in front of that statue, we switch back to Brad. You are now 3 of you left.
Brad's gonna put her full faith in this and walk out the door.
You walk back out the door, and as you're walking through, you hear a conversation between your mom and dad. She just can't get it. Why do we keep putting her out there? And your mother's voice. She will get it. She will find her place in this world. She just hasn't found it yet. You know that the Lightbringer always has a way. It just takes time for some to find it. But she's crumbling caves and she's just digging and not following the plans. Then show her, dear. Show her what it means. And it flashes to another memory as the road becomes uneasy and difficult. But you feel a gentle hand on your back, Bradley. Even though the steps and the road of the path is crooked and jagged and rough, you feel the gentle hand of your mother slowly guiding, not overly correcting, letting you learn, letting you experience,
Letting me fail.
letting you fail. But from each failure, she was right there to help pick you up.
Am I about to see the big accident?
Say that one more time, I didn't hear you.
Bradley braces herself to see the big accident.
Yeah. As you are digging, you catch a whiff of something sweet and cooler coming down the tunnel. And it distracts you for just a second, because you've been trying hard. You're trying to make your dad happy and proud. It's been a while since you've had a Bradley cave in, because you've been focused, not distracted. And your pickaxe hits the main ore, and it shatters. And the tunnel collapses as you try to yell down the tunnel to those that are deeper to brace and try to get a pocket so that something can happen. But the words don't come out. Over the next couple of steps you take, you see visions of the entire clan digging and digging, trying to get down the tunnel. Nobody survived. As families start wailing as their loved ones are pulled from the tunnel, that hand is still on your back, helping and support, standing behind you as everybody turns and basically demands for you to be banished, to never be allowed back. And as your dad and siblings are trying to talk with the others, your mom leads you up a familiar tunnel. The one you just went up just a little bit ago. And leads you to Razzle. She looks at Razzle and then turns and walks back down. As Razzle takes you into his domain and begins teaching you, as you have experienced now, the outside world. She comes to visit, your sister comes to visit, to check on you. Eventually your mom hands you a knapsack with a few tricks in it and some rations, and tells you she's lined up a job for you in the farming village just outside Niovo.
I'm gonna do my best, Mom.
I know you will.
Tell everyone I'm sorry.
Bradley, you have nothing to be sorry for.
I'll try harder. I'll do better.
All I need for you is to be you. Your dad'll come around. It's hard for him. All he knows is the dig. You are loved, Bradley, and you will do great things in this world. Be safe.
I'll do my best.
With that, she and your sister give you one final hug. And they turn around and walk back down into the tunnel. And we see you gather all your courage as the path has now become a mountain in front of you. And you begin your climb, meeting farmers along the way, teaching you little things. Meeting Chef. And that hand of your mother is replaced by not only Chef's guidance on one side, but also the farmer who hires you to protect his fields. As the road starts to balance out, and you see a vision in front of you of the farmer's market. And we turn back to the temple where the two brothers are still inside. Technically, it's Septimus's turn, but if you guys want to do anything as the two brothers inside of Nissa's temple.
So, what are we walking into here? Any ideas?
Oh, not exactly, but I do remember the librarian of Sidu. He said that to really figure out what's going on, we need to come to the source. And I'll look up and I'll see the huge tree, like the source of, and just kind of being here. And so,
well, remember, the moment you entered the town, the tree looked further away than it's ever looked.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. But just being here, it's like this seems to be a special place. And this is Nissa. We need to understand life to understand death, kind of thing. So I'll say that. Shall we go together? I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I think we should take a leap of faith, as it were.
All right, then.
Okay. Kind of clap Ethan on the back on his back, and we'll walk out together.
As you both walk out of the temple, you're suddenly back in your home on the atoll. As you see Septimus' books in front of you at a desk. As your brother Ethan gets to run and play.
Ethan, please keep it down. I'm trying to do something here.
And your paths diverge almost from the beginning. Even though they started from the same place. Suddenly you both are at very different places. And you feel the gap widening between the two of you as you continue down the path. As you both continue the path widening, suddenly the ground shakes as your paths are thrown into each other. As you see a young lady on a bed in front of you. Your parents crying.
What's wrong with her?
Your dad turns. We don't know. We've called for an expert. But he hasn't come from Nuovo yet.
There's gonna be somebody here.
We've tried everything. Nothing seems to rouse her. Not for long, anyways. As this continues, Septimus, you run to the books. Always looking back at this woman who's laying down.
There's no answers there. I try though.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing here with this place.
And
it's not going to help us.
As you see the path in front of you become grown over with branches, woods, weeds, as you get on a ship and head to Anthium, to the Great Library. Athanasius, you stayed by her side longer. As you see the sage in green robes come in from Nuovo and examine your sister. He whispers to your parents, and then he turns and leaves as your mom breaks into tears.
What did he say?
He said she's cursed, that there's nothing he can do.
There's nothing he'll do. I'll do anything.
Please don't leave. As you turn and you begin your journey of discovery and learning. Your brother sends you a note. You receive it from Septimus, stating that he has been directed to head to a rat mill, to where it all begins. That there he'll find the answer, and he wants you to come join him looking for it, because 2 heads are better than 1. As you board a ship, heading across town, heading across continents, across the world. Your road becomes overrun once again with, just like everybody else's, with the thorns and brambles as you begin picking your way through the chaos till you reach Nuovo and your brother, who becomes a steady hand for both as you guys rejoin up. Each scarred, beaten, bruised, but now have someone else that you can rely on. Back to Doodler and Buster. As you guys are in front of the statue, the path becomes clearer in front of you, leading back down. But it's not as difficult a path as it was to get here. You begin walking down, and as you do, you bump into Bradley. And then Tempest and the brothers. The path still is treacherous, But each of you take your turns, moving the vines that cut, the twigs that snap back and hit, each one being there for the other. And as you experience this, suddenly in front of you is the Church of Kritanta and the Druid. I see you made it down your paths. It seems these paths were designed with you in mind, that you would be the support that each needed. So yes, I will offer aid. I have already sent 3 druids to provide food and shelter on the east side of the mountain near Razzle's domain, so that he doesn't have to bear the whole burden. And to you all, as she prays and casts a spell, you all have protection from fire on you, so you are now resistant to fire damage.
It's nice.
It will help but a little. I know not what really is going on in the town. But something bigger is at play. The path of life has many potential paths that we can take. But know that the path that each of you has taken has led you here to now for this. When you finish there, you are welcome back here anytime. And know the journey down life is hard. There are always things that you don't see that are helping. And with that, there is a flash as you all are teleported immediately back to the base of the mountain. With these final words: trust in yourselves, Shadow Chasers. As the Crosa is setting, what would you all like to do?
Anyone else feeling really tired right now?
Emotionally?
Yeah, very, very, very strong sense of deja vu.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Wait, do we have to walk back now?
We're at the base of the mountain. He teleported.
Yeah, we're at the mountain now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
He used his druid magic.
His druid magic.
Or her druid magic. The druid
Did we
magic.
Andrew, did we get a long
You have
rest on the
not taken
bird
a
ride?
long rest.
Okay.
Nope.
I still don't have my 3rd level spell slots.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to.
We gotta go Gunai.
Yeah. I would look around for our the guy. I'm sorry, I never remember his name.
Lemon
that we're supposed
boy.
to. Lemon Boy. Yeah, Lemonhead.
Is he going down there with us? I thought we sent him off with.
Did we find him last time? I can't remember. Did
He
we?
showed up.
Oh, we did.
my
He did
mic's
show up.
not
I'm so
working?
sorry.
It's on. Can you guys hear me?
We
can
can
hear
hear
you,
you.
yes.
We
yeah.
just can't
Your
see you.
camera's frozen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, my camera. Oh, no.
Where's Lemon Boy then? Where's he gonna? I forget.
We sent him to the.
I believe he was
Razzle.
going to wait there for Q,
Got it.
if I
'Cause
recall
that's what-
correctly.
Because
That's
dude
what
was
we told
at
him.
ascending,
Mhm.
and he was gonna meet us here. Okay, got it. Perfect. So no microwave ship is seen by us. Those are real magical.
God, I was crying minutes ago. Come on.
That was you that said that first, Buster, right? The microwave.
No, it
was
wasn't.
that Doodler? Someone said that. I forget. Anyway, so we have to wait. Well, yeah, we should try to rest.
Yeah.
Then we can try to. Then we have to go down to the pit.
We have to recover from the big sad.
The big set.
Yeah, I think Buster has just had this solemn look, tears running, but his makeup is not smearing as is permanently to his face now.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
It's impressive. That's impressive,
It
actually.
is his mask of mercy.
Oh.
Oh. Very cool.
Very nice.
I plugged my camera into 3 separate ports. I think it's just dead. I cried
Dope.
too hard.
Maybe exit and come back in.
He cried too hard and broke the camera. Oh no. Yeah. Really quickly before are we taking a long rest that we're wanting to do?
Yeah.
I think we should walk up the mountain first and get somewhere to
Okay.
take a rest.
Well,
Yeah, we
I
can
figured
go to
we
Razzles
were-
again.
Yeah, I figured we were going to Razzles.
No, I just hit long. I just clicked long rest.
Oh,
Thought we were
okay.
taking now.
Really quickly before
I'm
everyone
walking.
goes
We're doing here.
before everyone goes on a long rest, give yourselves 5 max HP. I believe I gave you 10 last time, but it's now 5 because I'm gonna extend spell over it overnight, so you should have 8 hours of it.
Got it.
Okay, I'm back.
Awesome.
And long rest. I'm assuming we're all just kind of going off to sleep because we don't have much to talk about. Unless we do want to talk about our feelings.
We have to
I
process
think-
all that we saw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we've all
Well,
had
nobody's-
that feeling.
Yeah, nobody saw anybody else's
Yeah.
experience. So.
Everybody's a bit quieter than what we. Yeah.
I think Buster now remembers his childhood and everything. Probably everything post. Oof.
You're like,
Yeah.
I magicked that away for a reason.
Well, it was. I don't know if we've gone into that, but that was, and it's done intentionally. On
Yeah,
the clown
actually,
pilgrimage.
Yeah,
actually,
I know.
yeah. I think probably during the long rest, Buster will talk, just as kind of out loud, whoever's listening. Except he doesn't say it with his accent.
This is perfect Simnian.
I don't have an accent. Well, it's funny now that I remember everything.
Now that you remember everything?
Doesn't Doodler now remember everything about his past life too? Because you didn't.
I mean, if we saw like the full path, Andrew, would you agree
Yeah.
with that?
No,
That-
that's.
I think that was the
that's-
feeling we were getting.
Yeah, you literally were walking down your life's path. I
Mine
just
was-
narrated certain points.
Yeah, mine was oddly not any points in my life, I don't think. If I'm remembering correctly, unless you meant to imply that, Andrew.
It was points
Okay.
of.
You played with Kimbo.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you played with Kimbo.
That's
You
all
know-
details I remembered originally, so I didn't know if I
Right.
remembered everything else.
You
so.
do remember everything else. Those are just points
Okay.
that were narrated.
Alright, gotcha.
It occurs to me that I think I know you. I gesture at Doodler holding a piece of. I want to say chicken because I just got Chick-fil-A dinner.
Yes, give the
Radish that was baked or something. I don't know.
A piece of what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Like a vegetable. I don't know, man.
Okay, I'll take it. I say, yeah. I mean, I've kind of known for a little bit, as you might have known from my reaction earlier, but you know, it's strange. I honestly, I mean, we knew each other physically back then, and of course, like, emotionally, but overall, I feel like we're kind of different people, if that makes any sense. But what I said before still rings truth. I think you what you do now, your clown shenanigans, everything that brings happiness, can't be matched.
I didn't respond to you earlier, and I think I have the reply now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think that's it.
All right.
I think I would just briefly at some point sort of bend down. I'll just say to Ethan, we don't even know if she's still alive. Forgotten how she looked, how she was so still. We don't even know if she's alive, Ethan.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll just have to fix that if that's the case.
We sent a missive, of course, we've not been back in the OVO, so that's, if anything, maybe something's waiting for us there. We could try to find someone who can do a sending for us again. I don't know. Once we hopefully help this place, maybe someone can help us here if we can help them. So I don't know.
Well, we have to deal with whatever we have to deal with here first. Whatever it is, it's going to take a lot. You ever met a dragon before? I haven't. I'm quite concerned.
I've read a lot about them. I mean,
well,
but it's probably a bit
read a lot
difficult.
about the ocean too, and look how impressive that was in person.
You're right. Very true. I'm just drowned. Here's to tomorrow. Yeah. I'll just roll over and try to get some sleep.
Sleep
Yeah.
is hard to come by.
Yeah, probably is.
It is restless. You toss and turn. But it does eventually find each of you as the sun comes up in the morning. You each wake refreshed and ready to go. Each of you please mark a point of inspiration on your character sheet for the interactions and...
We traded tears for inspo.
I don't like Buster with a serious voice. It's kind of scary.
It's creepy, yeah.
Real quick, before we get back to like the actual game, did Athanasius just suggest doing like a sacrilege on his sister and bringing her back from the dead?
Yes.
It just went boom right over Septimus's head.
Is that what you meant by that?
Yes. If she's dead, then we'll fix it.
That's true. That's true. Like
Athanasius is so real for that.
Yeah.
Also, I got a 4 on my port and die today, Andrew.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I mean, if someone's dead, no, they're dead. That we don't bring it back. That's right. We don't. But I don't know. It's maybe he did. He just. But he's maybe for it.
Wow.
Yeah, it goes against everything that we were taught and that we hold dear.
Hey, that's my sister.
That's right.
It's true.
What about yourself?
It's a close relative.
Yeah, you do anything.
Technically, I think it's further than that. I think it's his twin, right?
Well,
It's Ethan's twin.
but
Yeah.
She's my twin sister.
Yeah.
That's my younger.
I didn't
more
know
than
that.
just- yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cat's out of the bag now.
Cat's out of the bag.
I do have a
I
question.
didn't know most of your backstories. I'll be honest with you. I
Yeah,
was not
we haven't
expecting all of that.
Yeah, we got. So I
I
wrote
only knew
down
bits and pieces.
everything from Tempest. I wrote down everything.
I did. I was
One.
typing like crazy.
2, I wonder if I remember a friend I had, which I think I do, who's Doodler now. Do I remember your name?
Give me one moment.
You can say no.
You would technically remember my name.
He just has
But-
to go look up what it
Then
was.
take your time on that, and we can keep that a
Yeah.
secret.
I'll come back to that.
Ooh, secrets. Ooh. Ooh, I'm Tempest. I have a whole family. Have a whole family, lots of siblings, bookstore. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And we're
In
supposed
fact,
to be done with your arc. Ugh, rude.
The Bradley arc is the everyone arc.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have to share everything.
All right, the sun is up. What are we doing?
We're storming the castle, sir.
Yeah, we need to get back to the
Have
pit,
fun
right? We need to
storming
go.
the castle.
Yeah.
The sweaty people, the sweaty storm chasers are now slightly less sweaty. Or shadow chasers.
Yeah, I think we look to Bradley and see, Bradley, how do we get to the base of the pit? How do we get to where the old ones are? I don't know. I guess we'd ask you that.
The
What's
old
best way?
one.
Well, if there isn't a direct path, we can always scale down the sides. I suppose. I feel quite proficient.
Oh, Bradley
in
could
that.
do that.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure there is a direct path because I think we went by it last time, but it was just so very warm that like we did not attempt it because we were gonna just go with the rocks and
Got
get
it.
help
Got
from the
it.
druids. Because I had that conversation with the Dragonborn, somebody about going down to look for people. So Bradley's boom. We're leading the way. We're going.
Yeah.
If you guys aren't melting to death, we're doing this right now. Right
Yeah,
now.
assuming fire resistance helps.
Mhm.
Right behind her.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would like to keep these. I just want to keep like a read on the staff and any changes. I want to like feel for any darkness pulls as we're going.
Good idea. Yep.
It is fairly steady and constant, leading down to the pit. There are appears to be two strings as you're going.
Right. Okay.
I do have a side question.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, just in case we start falling to our death anytime soon, does anyone have like a grappling hook I can just attach to all this rope I have? I'd feel much better with a No.
Oh, I don't really want to do it right now and waste the spell, but I believe I have mastered the art of flight.
You did what?
I can fly.
Of course you can, Nathan.
I've got quite. I think I've quite got the magic control down and sustain. Yeah, levitation, flight. So if we are in need of, I don't know, third dimensional movement, I can help.
And I don't fly like my brother, but I can cast Featherfall if need be. But haven't quite figured out the flight just yet. But that's
I
what
said someone a pickaxe earlier. I don't remember who, but someone
was it-
has a pickaxe.
Is it Tempest or one of us? Tempest?
I
were you
told
with
someone
us?
to trade for it. I do not know if it got traded.
I'm not sure now.
When we were trying to get
You
the
don't-
refugees to follow us.
No.
Maybe it was
That was
Buster.
not me.
I don't know.
Well, if we have a pickaxe, I'm just gonna hold on to that.
Does anyone have a grappling hook? While I was holding my pickaxe?
I think Buster, oh, yeah, I forgot this at chaos.
Yeah. And again, are we gonna scale down it, or do we have Brad? You said you know
There's a
somebody who
tunnel.
can tell us. Where? Okay, got it.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Question, Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
Have I actually ever been down to the temples? Because on the one hand, on the one hand, I've lived here my whole life almost, but on the other hand, I am not of that sect.
Right. No, you were not one that would have gone down.
Okay. Cool.
You know the path, but you actually know there are two paths.
One to each side.
One to each side. And then back on the original side, you also know that led to basically the ledge between the two, and town was kind of built around that area. So you guys have basically three choices. You can go to the middle, or you can go to the Lightbringer, or you can go to the Waterbringer.
Magma, rock, or water. Boiling water that never stops boiling.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound as pleasant as I thought it was
That
going to
doesn't
be.
sound great. I choose rock, I guess.
Okie-dokie.
Rocks in the middle, or we should go. Ethan, do you feel any pools? I mean, I guess is it probably not going to each of the sides? I would suspect.
It is leading toward the magma and the boiling water.
Yeah. So
Of course it is.
it is.
Maybe we should split up, gang.
Absolutely
Absolutely
not.
No.
Yeah, no. I just want to make sure we all understood that's a bad idea. Okay.
We should do really weird splits this time. No more Buster and Doodler. Let's go, Brad and Septimus.
Give me Tempest and Athanasius. I felt like we really bonded that last time I made us walk really far.
I also just had a weird image of Sade or Buster doing a big split, like in a really awkward way when you said
Doing a handstand.
Yeah. I say we do that. I would say magma because we have the fire resistance, right? We should go to magma.
Well, it
That's the worst
sounds
that can
bad
happen.
either way, right?
Yeah. Of course, last time we saw magma, didn't we just close the door and ran away from the magma?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did do that.
Which is what you
Like
should
smart
do.
people.
No, I had to go in that room by myself.
Oh yeah.
That was
I don't-
awful.
I would rather be on the cooler side.
I
but
didn't even get a
don't know.
thank you.
Well, it's boiling water.
Oh.
I mean, cold water, right? It's boiling water and magma.
Nothing.
That's-
They can't hear
that's
me.
fair. Oh, we can. What did you say, Buster? Sorry, what was that?
Thank you,
Nothing's out
Buster.
here.
Thank you,
best,
thank you,
Buster.
thank you, Buster.
Indeed, thank you. Your sacrifice is well noted. Thank you
Your
very
clown
much.
crimmage is awesome. Buster.
I really like you guys.
Okay, so which side? I mean, they're both hot. I guess doesn't really.
Mhm.
We can go to the water. That's
I have
magma.
taken us to the middle. I was told to take us to the middle. So we are
From there, can we go either side, or we have to walk?
So
back up?
as you walk out, you see on either side. So this is probably about a 100-foot wide, like solid granite. It spans the whole cavern from one side to the other. It spans the diameter, not the di, yeah, the
radius-
diameter.
Yeah, the diameter. Yeah,
The diameter of the cavern. And on one side, you have some rocks, and then you have a pool that covers probably about a quarter to a third of that. Sorry, a half to 2/3 of it is boiling water. With a little bit of just plain rock where you see some homes, but most of these you can see have been just broken, smashed, as something big has walked through it. You see some indentions in the wall that go back almost like it's been hollowed out, carved out, that goes, quarter of a mile in. As if something hit it hard. As you look over the other side towards the fire, it's almost the same setup except in opposite corners. So whereas you have water here, you're going to have fire here. And so the rocks are kind of opposite of the other. You do see buildings on the rocks. Once again, on that side, it is also, most of them have been destroyed. You see, once again, the same kind of carve-outs in the mountain's side as something big and hard may have hit it. But yeah. You do notice that there is one building on the fire side, the magma side, that is floating on top of the pool of magma. And as you look down into the boiling water, you see that there is a building down there and multiple smaller buildings down below.
Like on an island or something like that?
No, they are
just
underwater.
underwater, got it, okay.
Where's all the water? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, and how far up are we, Andrew? We're looking down at
So you guys are probably with this, 100, 200 foot wide. You are probably 300 to 400 feet above.
Still above.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So we still have to make our way down further. Which
Mhm.
okay.
There are the occasional ramps down into each side.
Okay.
I do have 300-ish feet of rope.
Well, if there's ramps, we could walk down a bit if we.
Oh, all right.
Save your
rather-
rope.
Which side?
Yeah. But yeah, which side did we say? The water? You guys want to go the?
Well, which one's more reasonable there, Bradley?
I have never met either one of them, so I would not know. But,
You want to take it to a vote?
I believe. I believe.
Which is your mother? Which is that the magma? Or is that the not your mother, but is a female one, a male one?
A light bringer, yes.
Light bringer. And that's the turtle?
No.
Sorry. No.
No.
Sorry.
That's the dragon.
water bringer is the turtle dragon.
Come on, Septimus.
I
Even
was-
I knew that.
I didn't take keen mind, so I don't remember any of it.
The light
My ADHD has
bringer
taken over.
Is a red dragon.
Okay. The light bringer.
She has a bit of a temper, and the magma is hot.
I say, yeah, one vote magma.
Yeah.
Which dragon do we inherently think is going to be the most reasonable one? I vote we start there.
And the turtle
Well,
probably
that's
has
what
like a
I
man
asked.
cave. He probably can crack open a brewski.
That's why I
That's all
asked Miss
good.
Bradley. She doesn't really have any ideas.
I mean, can I roll like a history or like a knowledge or?
Yeah, I'll give you a history with advantage.
I mean,
DC 25.
I'll give you a guidance.
Thank you.
Come on, Bradley. We really need to remember this.
Oh, great. My plus is 0. So that is, that's a 14. That's not terrible.
Hey.
That's good. Yeah.
And then that's a 16. That's also not terrible. And then I have a guidance, which is a D4.
Mm-hmm.
17.
17. So you remember that Dad is more of the romantic.
Of
That
course.
Mom is a little bit more reclusive. Antisocial.
We should go talk to that one. And I point to the boiling water.
Boiling water. Sounds good. Yeah,
All right,
Bradley's
then.
suggestion. Yeah, let's do it.
Works for me.
Well,
Lead the way.
Like, ooh.
As you guys walk down one of the ramps leading to the water chamber, it gets very steamy, but you guys are protected, but it is still hot. Not as bad as it was before, but Doodler, your armor now does have water inside it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, it's warm,
Oh,
like
well,
like a warm bath, but it's not like it was.
I put like
Oh,
a
yeah.
tea bag in there. Open the spigot at the bottom.
my feathers are still like really down, and it looks kind of sad actually. As you know, I'm still kind of sweating a little bit, so you just see like some of the feathers covering my eyes. I'm like, oh, sorry.
You look like one of those sad little ducks from the oil spills.
Oh,
I was thinking of, yeah.
Oh, that's really
oh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Buster will shed every shirt.
Mm-hmm. As you guys look, you do see several dragonkin swimming underwater, going back and forth. They seem to have weapons in their hands. They are swimming back and forth from the smaller buildings. Each of you, give me a perception check as you are looking.
I'm gonna give myself advantage from Kenku Recall.
Okay.
I'm certain
14.
nothing
for
that'll
Athanasius.
happen.
17.
Oof, not good. 11.
A dirty 20.
Well, it's
Oh, boy.
15 and higher. You notice that those are forges. Those
Okay.
are the 1,000-hand forges.
Oh.
They are famous forges in the area. Makes
Interesting.
really good magical items.
Hey, I got a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
What's 1,000 hand?
You guys met one last episode.
Yeah, someone
Yeah, but
talked
you
there.
didn't. You didn't describe it or nothing. I don't know. I was looking at.
They are a giant kin.
They have 1,000 arms and hands.
Wow.
They are giants with tons of arms.
That's crazy.
Huh.
Wait,
when-
they have 1,000 arms, not 100.
Mm-hmm.
So why aren't they called 1,000 arms?
They're called 1,000.
Yeah, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you said 100. Okay.
No, 1,000.
Okay.
Millipede, it's a bug.
What?
Centipede, millipede. They're both
Oh,
bugs.
yeah, no, yeah. But you called me a bug.
But yeah, no. So them working a forge would be unique experience to see because they work harder and faster than just about everybody else.
Hmm.
But because of that, they keep things way hotter, so they need being submerged underwater helps.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Everything's underwater. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, the water doesn't start out boiling.
Where's the water coming from? Is it coming from below somewhere?
The water bringer. This was his name.
Oh.
The water bringer.
He magically makes. Okay.
But where's?
The steam goes up.
Then it evaporates. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
There's a reason the inside of this mountain feels like Chult.
Well, all right.
Not that any of us have any reference for what Chult is.
Do
Nope.
we have to go swimming?
I think so. I think so.
Hey.
Hmm.
I don't think I'm that kind of bird.
Yeah. Well,
Don't
Get
swim.
your floaties out.
unless you feel like staying here, which I
I like
probably
to
advise
imagine that,
against.
like, he has like a
Little
ducky, you know
wing
those ducky floaties? The,
Yeah.
the
Oh.
ducky floaties? Yeah.
He gets
what
it out.
Peter has.
Pulls it out,
Blow it up.
immediately becomes liquid.
Just melts in the. Oh.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Hey, you guys down there. Where's the water
Yep.
bringer?
Yeah, as we're sitting there contemplating the water, I'm going to cast Fortune's Favor on Ethan. It'll give you. It's like a inspiration kind of thing for the next hour, just in case you need it. So
What do I get?
it's a Fortune's Favor. It's like you get an inspiration, like you can use it after, like it's like a free luck is what it is. You get a luck.
Dude,
Oh, okay.
As you
Nice.
are looking around, you see a group of blue-skinned dragonkin walking towards you all, spears drawn.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Hey, over here.
The only one
Hey.
who sees it is Doodler.
Oh, I
he
got
sees them
I got
walking towards us
18.
with spears.
I
Uh-huh.
got an 18. Oh, man.
Walking or swimming? Are we underwater?
No, you guys
No.
are on the edge.
The bounty, yeah.
I don't think they want to talk, Buster. They're kind of moving towards us with spears.
Hey, over here.
As you do that, they all run and surround you all, spears drawn towards you. What
We don't
does
e-
one
we don't
of the
want any
lights
violence.
do on this side?
Hail the water bringer.
I think a bunch of balloons pop out of my bag and they all get popped by the spears.
That's fine.
What do you mean, hail the water bringer, one of the light?
I mean, I'm only half of the line. I know it's very red, but
We are mediators. We represent both sides.
We've already
and
tried that. It didn't work.
Well,
This was the result, as he points up.
yes,
we actually believe that the previous mediator from Yovo was sent, actually sabotaged the negotiations, and we're here to set that right.
You're all from the light. We can't trust a word you say. You're all under arrest.
I will counter it when he says we're all from the light, and I'll just make a piece of like shadowy thaumaturge or whatever show up. My magic is like, we are not of the light, and I'll brandish our staff.
Give me either persuasion or intimidation. Your choice.
Persuasion.
Intimidation.
I'm
He
not.
rolls
actually-
intimidation. Does he get double proficiency?
No.
Oh.
I tried.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this. I'm gonna roll again because I have the Fortune's favor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Natural 20!
Very nice.
Good job.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Something worked.
For a split second, you see all of their eyes kind of go big, and the spears kind of lax for a second before they kind of snap back. Okay, you might not be with the Lightbringer, but that's not for us to decide. Come on, you're
Take
going
me
with
to your
us.
leader.
Yes, take us to the boss.
Excellent.
Didn't want to talk to you anyway.
As they start pushing you towards the boiling water.
Oh no,
Wait.
they're gonna make us into soup.
Wait. We have special druid magic now, guys.
That's
so
right. That's right.
So
I'll
we
just
won't die immediately.
I'll stick
Yeah,
a
but-
toe in.
Can any of us breathe water yet?
I do have a potion of water breathing.
Oh, that's good.
I have one.
Maybe I prepped the wrong spells for the day.
Bro, that's a
Can I
spell
even-
you can do, right? You can do water breathing. That's something you can do.
I don't think so yet. No, I can do water walk. I don't think water breathing is a spell I can do yet.
Oh,
I
well,
did
that's
it. I'm
good.
allergic. I can't. No, it's not working.
I can fly.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll work.
Look, who has the lowest constitution? It is not me.
Not
I have
me.
a 16.
18.
I
Not
have
high with a 19.
I have a 15, so not terrible. So
Him.
me,
Like you might be you with a 15. That's
yeah.
not
I
bad.
can wait for 3 minutes.
I,
What is it again?
No, it's him.
3 minutes. It's 1 plus your con modifier.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm
3
gonna
minutes.
hand
Dang.
Septimus the potion of water breathing.
So just in case, I won't drink it just yet, but I'll see how far we have to go.
How do you
Okay.
drink
How do you-
it when you're
Yeah. No, you have to drink it now.
No, I can just.
How do you drink it in water?
No, he's gonna like do the tongue tie thing with the cherry stems on the cork.
Yep.
He's gonna
Exactly.
put it in his mouth and then
Exactly.
Yep. That's...
I do this and just go.
Or you hold it upside down, pop the cork, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, exactly.
also smart.
Yeah.
okay.
And
but
he's-
you-
and
listen,
he's smart enough he would think of those things.
Yes.
I think so.
Listen,
I'm
actually,
not, but
You're assuming that the density of the potion is less than that of the surrounding boiling water.
When you go deep enough, it doesn't matter. The pressure of any fluid as you go deep into it is
We're not
greater
that-
than the atmospheric pressure.
Exactly.
There's 20 feet of water
It's
here.
very
Oh, it's more than
agitated.
20.
Oh boy.
Everyone
This is
roll
a fantasy
check.
world. Does the science matter in a fantasy world, really?
Yes,
Science always
always
matters.
matters.
I think Buster dives in. Oh, all right.
I thought you were gonna say Buster dies. I was gonna be like, what?
Buster reloads his last save. That's it.
You know, I've always wanted to try boiled goat.
What?
As you guys are going down, they are leading you towards the palace-like building. It is several hundred down to get there. Let's see. How many minutes does it take?
24
Three.
hours.
3 total minutes
So
for
what?
you all to swim
Will I
down
just
there.
make it,
You
Andrew?
just make it.
Okay, excellent.
As you are starting to make those con saves against passing out
Yeah. Okay.
as you breach the palace door, and the water does not go into said palace,
Got it. Perfect.
as they have led you down to the palace of the Waterbringer. All right. You stay here. We're gonna go get someone in charge.
Sounds
As
good.
the 5 dragonkin walk off down the hall looking for somebody.
And what is this? A big room, small room? What is this? Like a
So
little
as
foyer?
you,
Kind of a,
yeah, it's essentially an entryway, a foyer, but it is of a like giant palace. So
got
it's a foyer designed for a gargantuan dragon to walk in and out of.
Are we
Got it,
like
got it.
instantly dry or are we sopping wet?
The water itself did not come in with you. So the clothes are still stuck to you like they would if you'd gotten out of water, but there is no more water. You're not
I'm
dripping.
not wearing any clothes.
Ooh. What were you gonna ask, Colin?
I was gonna ask Bradley. Hey, Bradley. If you, I'm Buster. Hi, my name's Buster. Hey,
Hello?
Bradley. I was gonna ask you. Do you want to be blue real quick? Cause I'm proficient in disguise kit, and I got a lot of blue paint.
I do
Would that-
not,
would that
Why
help?
are you blue?
I do not know that that would help our situation.
Should I be blue?
Maybe. I don't think that the dragons
Well,
not know
you-
how makeup works. I'm pretty sure
Maybe it's like a show of respect to be blue.
I paint myself blue.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
So I take it we are waiting.
Is there like anything of interest in this foyer? Like, is there like a little bench or like a bookshelf or like any magazines? Like, in
So
like,
as you
the waiting
walk
room?
as you walk around,
We were told
there
to sit in it.
is a giant staircase ascending both sides up to the second floor. There are giant marble statues on both sides. Bradley, you recognize it as the descendants of mom and dad. Starting with the eldest on both sides, you have dragon turtles, you have the hybrids of the two, you have straight reds, but they have had about 6 pure dragons amongst them. Then they've had, the dragonkins, but there are not those statues. But you do see murals of artwork that have been done commensurating the families, the lineage, kind of backup of each of the dragonkins and their families. And so you can see each clan, you can see the establishments of the Turks.
I found Turk Clan. Am I still on there? Am I still on there?
They never take someone off.
Hmm.
That's not how they do it, but they also don't move somebody when they marry into a different clan.
Okay. So I
So-
see my dad and my 3 siblings, but I don't see my mom.
Correct. Because your mom is in a different.
Clan. Because we don't inbreed that badly.
And you find her. Actually, give me investigation or perception. Because I don't think your mom ever told you what clan she was with.
More drop.
Investigation is 0. What was the other one I could do?
Perception.
That's a +2. Let's try that one.
I'll give you a guidance on this one.
20!
Oh.
As you go looking, you
Go to
see the most trusted clan. They are called the Furlingers. It's FIR with a -E, Lingers, and it is essentially the priest clan of the Lightbringer. And your mom is pictured there.
Well, that is infamous,
Like, I don't. I'm just staring at it. It's like, oh,
So do we
That's-
see you
that's
staring at
news.
it?
That's news to me. I didn't know that. I mean, I'm not royalty. I'm just like sub-priestly royalty.
What's that?
these are the clans. This one over here, all the way in the corner, is Turks. See, this one, this is my brother, and that's my sister. That's Rhonda.
As you look, you see all of the kobolds, and then Rhonda is like twice the size of every other kobold on the mural. Rhonda is a dragonborn, not a kobold.
Ah,
Rhonda's big.
Hmm.
She has a nickname. That's the Rhonda. It's very strong.
That's
Okay. Then this one over here is my mom.
Which you also notice for the first time, her mom is not a kobold. Her mom is a dragonborn.
She looks like a bright red chameleon, y'all.
Huh.
Bright red.
That's cool.
And Rhonda looks like a Komodo dragon.
Okay.
That's very cool.
Interesting.
Buster comes up behind you guys, dripping with paint. Like all of his hair's like matted down because of all the blue paint. He like got a paint roller and just went to town. Hey guys, what are you looking at?
And you have the blue footprints on the marble floor.
Footprints, yes.
Footprints, yep.
As to what?
I kicked the bucket and the roller under a chair.
I think he blew himself.
Inspiration.
Nice.
You're not wrong.
Oh goodness.
I probably look a lot thinner than I used to because all my hair is like just down.
That is fun.
Oh my goodness.
It's at this point that a blue, kind of greenish, looks almost like a snapping turtle, kobold comes in. Are you the ones they said to come, that came to, you're not with the light?
Nope.
No, wait. Yes, we are the ones who are waiting. No, we're not with the light.
Oh.
That was 2 questions.
As he looks at you, Buster, kind of confused. So you are with the light?
We were waiting
Wait.
for
Let Ethan talk.
someone to come find us, and I really feel that might be you.
Yeah, I was sent to get people that the Dragon Kin just brought in.
That's us.
What's she doing here?
She's with us.
She's with the light.
No,
She's-
she's not. She is banished from the light.
This one over here, you see, that's my dad. See, he's a turtle.
But he's red.
No, he's green.
But he's a Turk.
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting off track. We're here to see the dragon turtle.
Please take us there.
Dragon Turtle's not seeing anybody. I can take you to the priest.
That'll work.
Well, wait. We're not just anybody. We're somebody. We're the Shadow Chasers.
There's no shadows in the water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
the-
is.
That's not
No,
right.
there's no light.
That's
The-
not what
No,
this
but there is
says.
though.
The priest is fine. The priest is fine. Please lead
Do
on.
you know
Yes.
what shadow is? There you go. So
The kobold sits down and goes, "Oh,
Right?
So are those
Right?
shadows or are they locked? Are you
feel like
the
we're-
lock?
Are you?
you
in
know
the
what?
lot?
You know what?
again, I feel like we're getting off track.
This is above
Take
my
us-
pay grade. Let's take you to
Exactly.
somebody else who can make this.
There we
decision."
go.
The
Yes.
priest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this Knick-Knack? Is that who we're talking to?
No.
Okay.
Let's talk to the manager.
Knick-Knack.
Let's do that.
We're going up the train.
Yeah.
As he walks forward to the giant doors that are underneath the steps, he opens a small door in the door to walk through.
Goodness.
You said there are tons of portraits and things,
Mhm.
right, Andrew? Yeah. Buster's like touching them all. Like, ooh, that's it. Oh, look at that. Ooh.
Leaving
No,
blue
Buster,
handprints
no.
everywhere. Okay.
Is there any door handles for a bigger door, Andrew?
Yeah, there is
The really huge one?
a really huge one.
But no other ones.
There's not a dragonborn or dragonkin sized one. We are very size accessible in this colony. Are you sure, Andrew?
But try a couple flying drop kicks at the door. That might work.
Thaumaturgy it open. Come on, Ethan. I know you
Mr.
got it.
Athanasius!
Did that kobold, did he pull or did he push it open?
He pushed.
Oh, pushed. Okay. Yeah.
I thought, yeah, I can
I
just
mean, I'm
thaumaturgy it
just
open.
gonna
Yeah, we're
lock
not
through
not
also
locked.
because
Yeah.
I'm the same size
As you
as it.
thaumaturgy, and it actually opens the 3 doors behind it too.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
There we go.
Which
And the
is
kobold
kobold
turns around and
killer.
looks at you and goes, "Are you sure? It's more light in here now. You opened all the doors."
No, it's blue. Mm.
He sits down again. But he's blue.
Yeah, I gotta think about that. We walked by.
Wait,
Wow,
wait,
these
wait,
guys
wait.
are.
Take a left.
We found a what?
As he hollers down as you guys walk, and he tells you to take a left into a smaller quarter that looks more like a church room with pews, with several altars, candles lit, and several dragonborn and dragonkin attending and talking amongst themselves. As you see one who stands a full head taller than the rest, up at the front, kneeling at an altar, praying with a large hat on its head.
Ha.
We're like the aliens from Invader Zim. We choose our leaders based on height.
No.
Of course, the bigger you are, the closer related to the dragon you are. So
Yep.
therefore,
The closer you are to the dragon's face, so the
Mhm.
closer you can talk to them, so that that determines ranking.
Yeah, it's also utilitarian because if you're small and you're quiet, like they can't hear you. Like you got to be
Right.
able to project.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
Bigger
I should
diaphragm.
I should have invested in some lifts before coming on here.
Oh, Mr. Ace.
See, Bradley, this is information we could have used
Well, you
to our advantage.
you've got thaumaturgy. You can project. It's fine.
Mr. Athanasius, aren't you already wearing some lifts?
Shut up.
As you guys walk forward, the large dragonkin, who stands about 9 feet tall, turns
gosh.
around to face you and says, "Are you the ones they said came that aren't with the Lightbringer?"
We are not with the Lightbringer. That's correct.
"So why are you here?"
To bring about peace. We're here to help negotiate an armistice or a ceasefire or,
"We've already got one of those. It lasts until nightfall."
well, we'd like to see it keep lasting.
"Yeah, good luck with that."
May I ask, why you started fighting in the first place.
We didn't start it. They did.
Okay, why? How did it start? What did they do?
They said Dad forgot her birthday. And
What?
that is where we are going to end
Yeah, I've
it
got-
tonight.
What?
I'm
Oh, goodness.
going.
I'm going to rip my hair out, Andrew.
That's it. That's it.
You hear
Hey.
that,
Alright.
guys? I'm allowed to nuke this relationship and our child if he forgets my birthday.
Yeah.
That's
Also,
awesome.
your house.
Also, my house.
That's exactly.
Awesome. Well, actually, and we'll be on a break next week because it is the day
Oh, we
before
will?
Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's true.
So
That's true.
want them to let everybody spend time with family and enjoy that time. So we will be back in 2 weeks
2 weeks.
for another episode of Mysteries of Vyatryx. And until then, I hope all your games are as filled with as much shenanigans as ours are. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Everybody.
Night.
Bye.